What's going on, everybody? The Obsession Podcast. I am Mike Stebbins.
And I am Karl Belton.
I knew it. How's it going, Karl?
Oh, outstanding, Mike.
Oh, flippin' standing.
Yeah.
We are back.
And we're
we
back.
are back.
We are back. Hopefully we had a...
Hopefully we're successful.
Hopefully.
We don't know
I
yet.
don't know.
We will be.
Yeah, we're filming this one a little early, but we are just getting back from South Dakota.
Yeah, buddy.
4 down.
We'll be way more tan. That's a weird thing to say
That's
when
true.
you come back from a hunt.
We'll be lighter, too.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're putting on 10 to 15 miles a day on our legs, probably.
That'll be at least that. I'm going to track it this year.
Oh, boy.
Let's just see
Oh, that's right. You got
how
the
much it
thing.
is. I got the...
It's probably not as far as we think.
It's the Omicron Spymaster 2000.
Nice.
I just named it that. It's my Inspector Gadget watch.
Yeah, I gotta get me one of
I'm
those
telling
before
you.
we go. Yeah, I know you
It's
showed
nice.
it to me.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a question for you.
You do?
I do.
All right.
Well, I don't.
Somebody else
But
does.
a listener
Listeners.
had this.
Okay.
And I think this came from something else because I think I saw something about it. I don't know if it was on YouTube or if it was on the Facebook machine or something, but do you believe you only have a 10 to 15 year window of harvesting big bucks?
10 to 15. You mean as a human?
Harvesting big bucks.
Harvesting big bucks, 10 to 15 years.
I saw another kind of sit down on this. That's why.
Well, I don't know. I mean, just off the top of my head, I do believe that they're on our properties.
We're already 25, 30 in, so
I know.
we're doing pretty good.
That's why I'm kind of questioning it.
But here, let me tell you this. So
That's a good question, dude.
I watched another podcast.
Yeah.
I do watch other podcasts.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like any of them.
There are
Except The
something-
Obsession. I like that one. It's
The
really
Obsession's
good.
pretty good. You guys
Really
check
good.
it out.
Yeah, check out the...
Yeah.
I watched another podcast. There was a hunter on there. Not a big name guy. I don't think he was anyway. I don't know. But and he said you only have a 10 to 15 year window to harvest big bucks. And they had a really big discussion in-depth discussion about it. And I found it interesting.
I don't believe that, and I would believe that if you did nothing but mountain hunting. And then
Yeah.
I still think it's longer than 15 years.
Because of the physical aspect.
The physical aspect of it. But
Depends
the
what you
guys
start.
that I see that are successful in mountainous country or in the hills, they're physically conditioned anyway, and they do it well into their 60s, maybe even into their lower 70s.
Right.
And they're still successful. I mean, you could look at Randy Almer. I mean, that guy shoots big mule deer every year. And I'm not talking like your average mule deer. I'm talking 200 plus inch mule deer.
Right.
Now, he is fortunate enough to live in the right state.
Pretty good spot.
And yeah, and he knows people and whatever. But
Knows people.
yeah, I mean, no, I believe that when you decide you're done, you're done. I mean, we're both getting older. And I use you as an example on this. Since I've known you, I would say your current state you are in probably, if not the best, damn close to the best conditioning you've been in ever. And
I would agree.
but I will say this, I've watched you over the last year prep for this hunt that you had went on, and you worked harder over the last year. I'd say over the last 4 months for sure, from when we're filming this, than I've ever seen you work. And you work out every day, 7 days a week. Physically, I think conditioning, if you can. And even when you get to my age, because there's 7 years between us. I don't work out 7 days a week. I do work out 5 days a week. My diet could be a little better. I'll be honest with that part of it. But I feel that we could go on any hunt that we want to go on and be successful together as a two-man team. The 15 years, I can't go with that right now, just by thinking,
Yeah,
and I've never really thought about it, but I'd say no.
yeah, I take it easy.
Yeah.
I agree. I think this is what I think. So I think it takes you. You might shoot a couple big bucks early. Okay, so let's just say you start hunting. You know, let's just pick an age. Let's say 20, just because it's a round number. Say you start hunting at 20.
Okay.
Shoot a couple big bucks. So, and I'm going to say this from personal experience. So from when I started hunting to me hunting now, had I known a lot of the things, tactics, conditioning, everything that I know now compared to when I was 20, I would have been way more successful those first 10 to 15 years.
Oh yeah.
But it took me that long, and I think it takes most people quite a stretch to figure a lot of things out, to get good. And then I think, like you said, you have as much time as you want to put into it.
Right.
To be good.
Yeah.
Now, harvesting big bucks or animals or bulls or whatever you want to call it, I guess that is all in the eye of the beholder. There could be people that say, well, yeah, he shoots whenever but it's not big. You know, there's going to be those guys.
Yeah, well, what's the definition of
So
big?
that's what I'm saying. That's to the hunter.
Yeah.
100%. That ain't to anybody else.
Yeah.
So, you know, and like I agree with you, like right now, if I said, hey, Karl, let's go, we're going to Colorado, we're going to go elk hunting. We're ready to go.
Oh yeah, let's go.
We'd be ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I know that. Other buddies of mine, no, they're not ready.
There's lots of people that think they're ready.
Because this is all we prepare for year round. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we're always ready. You know, like, you know, you talk about my caribou hunt. The caribou hunt wasn't mine. You know,
Right.
Because if we had planned it, it would have been you and I doing it.
Yeah.
It was something I got invited to do. You know, I talked with Karl about it. I talked to my wife about it. Everybody's like, you got to take the opportunity, take it and go.
Yeah, great opportunity.
So I went. You know, but I'm ready all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you're ready all the time. And then it's just fine-tuning things, gear,
Yeah.
little prep work, whatever it's got to be to go. So I think, you know, like, I'm 50 this year.
Yeah.
I don't have any plans of stopping
No.
hunting.
And I'm
going to the
57. Yeah. That's a big thing. And I'll say this, because I will be honest that if we get criticized about anything physical, it's usually from these guys that are 20 or 30 years old. Not even 30.
You know what I'll say? Bring it.
Yeah, well, there is a lot to that, you know. But, I mean, we were both young and cocky.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I will tell you this. Karl can attest to this. When I started to mule deer hunt, Karl took me the first time. I had never done it. Physically, I was a nut.
That's it. I caught him running, sprinting, trying to outrun and mule deer to the fence. It was awesome.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and you're talking, I'm in my 20s.
Yeah.
But stupid, dumb mistakes, too fast.
Yeah.
Just not ready.
Right.
Not mentally ready yet.
Right.
Push stuff too fast, too hard, too much, too far, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I did it. Now, when you can't get an effing tag anymore,
Right.
I'm confident I could go anywhere, we could go anywhere and get mule deer.
Yeah.
And now it's really hard to get tags, so they're so coveted now when we get that opportunity, you know. But it took me years. It took me 11 years. 11 years before I shot a really big mule deer.
Yep.
So my first really big, what I considered a really big mule deer.
Yep.
You know.
And you shot some great ones since then.
Yeah. And then we had rash of years where we had tag every year. You and I, bang, 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 bang. We were shooting big mule deer every year because we just knew it.
Right.
We knew what to do. We knew what not to do more than anything.
Yeah.
So I think it can go on. Like, I hope that we're sitting here when we're 80s.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, I remember.
Yeah.
I shot that son of a bitch there back in the old 20 or 30,
Yeah, back in 2030.
you know?
Shot that 180 over there in
I hope so.
such and such state,
Yeah,
which
because
we're not going to talk about.
it keeps me going.
Yeah, no, and that, you know, that's a big aspect of just about everything, I think, anymore. Yeah, God, you know, that's an interesting question. We're going to go until we can't go.
Yeah.
That's the type of guys we are anyway, no matter what we do. It's either 0 or 110%. Like either we're not interested or we're in 110%.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And we're going to do everything in our power and everything we can control to be successful on whatever it is. Doesn't matter. And if you know us, you know that. And we take everything very, very serious.
Yeah.
A lot of people say we're too serious.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're right, they're wrong. But that being said, you know, I don't believe in that 15-year deal. I think you'll see guys, whitetail-wise, I definitely don't believe it. I will throw that out. I will say this, when you first start hunting, you do stupid shit, and that ruins your opportunities at big deer.
Yeah.
Because big deer are smart,
Yeah.
you know. But as you learn and you progress, what I have noticed more now is the early success of people, but their inability to repeat that. Because we both know some guys that are certain ages that have shot big deer, but they can't repeat it year after year after year. To me, the older guys that don't make the same repetitive mistakes are the guys that seem to be more successful on big deer. Just because, maybe, you know, you slow down, you think of things different. A deer does something you've never seen, and your first question is not oh shit, well, why did he do, you know, it's why is that deer doing something, and how can I fix my setup to let it not happen again if he won. Or I shot this 160-incher last year, and he did this, or this. How do I repeat that? You know, if you don't ask why when you're hunting, if something happens, anything happens. Whether it be positive or negative, if you don't ask yourself why, you're not learning shit. And if you don't learn, you're going to repeat the same mistakes and be unsuccessful.
Yeah, that's why I think it's more of a 10 to 15 year window of learning.
Agreed.
You should always be learning.
Yeah.
We say that all the time, but like I think it takes a pretty good stretch, and like we always talk about, you know, absorbing everything. Whether a guy has hunted for 50 years or this guy's hunted for 10, everybody can learn something from everybody. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Good or bad.
Yep.
If you're learning it, it helps you, makes you better at what you're trying to do. So I think that's more the biggest thing.
Yep.
If I could stress to people getting into it, is really sit back, learn, and take it in, and try to become successful earlier. You know, some people, it happens.
Yep.
And I think there's a lot more luck involved than them learning.
Yeah, I've seen younger people be ruined by
Early success.
early success, basically being set up to be successful by somebody else. You know, I'm not saying don't let your kid shoot a big buck if it walks into the field. What I'm saying is make sure that that kid understands why that deer did what it did.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen every year, just sitting in that same blind or something.
Yeah.
Because once they taste success to a certain point, they start to expect it because they're kids.
That pisses me off a little, but that's fine.
That was a good job. Nice try.
And that was a 5 too.
That was at 7.
No, that wasn't 7. He
Was
was
it a
5.
five? Oh,
He had 3 on
at
the left and he had 2 on the right.
I don't know how much of a shot I got. He was kind of lying on some brush and I couldn't see. But he come right here perfect. But there's no shot.
Yeah, because
If he's facing you like that, you got no shot. So you not shooting was right. And then he was quartering away.
when he was down here, he looks right up at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he was looking at both of us.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not doing that.
I was afraid he was going to come right to us. Come on, you come on over there.
Yeah, me too.
But you had a good shot right there. You could see through there.
Yeah, I could see through right there.
All right, well, hey, good try.
Because with this scraggly tree right here, there's an opening through there.
Good try.
Yeah.
Maybe another one will come through. It's good movement.
Or
Already.
don't. I don't care.
Kids.
It's still really damaged.
They don't understand all the work involved to get it there. Show them, make them be part of the work.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing. You know, Mike's talked multiple times, and we both discussed multiple times, you know, when we were younger, we were the guys walking through the cornfield, through the swamps, whatever. We didn't have guns. We were kids. And we were on deer drives here in Wisconsin. And we were driving these deer through all the thick crap that nobody wanted to walk through because we were the young kids. And then we're seeing everybody else's success. And as we got older, then we were the guys that got to sit there with the rifles and somebody else was driving.
Right.
You know? And that's important.
Okay.
Work your way up. Seniority. Yeah. Seniority, Mike. Seniority.
Yeah, I talked to a friend of mine at the gym. He was telling me, you know, this was last year, that his son shot his first buck and he's 8. And he makes his son go with him and help him do food plots, get the blind ready, carry stuff out, you know, get seed, shoot his gun. And he is limited. He lets him shoot 100 yards or in.
Yep.
And that is it. That's what he's good at. That's all he'll let him shoot. And last year he had a pretty nice buck. My buddy figured in the 140s come in about 200 yards, which for guys like us or him or most people, it's a pretty easy shot.
Right.
His son wanted to shoot him. He told him no.
Yeah.
He's like, it's too far out. You're not good enough to shoot him that. We don't want to wound him or you know, whatever. He didn't let him do it.
Right.
And later, a younger 6-pointer came and shot him, just as ecstatic.
Oh, yeah.
But learning, stuff like that is huge. Like, that was awesome to me to hear that.
Yeah.
Not like, yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
lob one out there.
The other cool thing about that too is, you know, his son spending time with his dad.
Yep.
And all of that part of things. That's important to kids. And it's important to dad too.
Yes.
I remember distinctly when Logan was bow hunting, his first deer, I filmed my son shoot his first deer, and I'll show you guys some footage of this because it's hilarious. He shot a doe, right? And we were both packed up in that pine tree across the road, you know, down in that bottom. And this doe comes through the shooting lane. He's at full draw, but it just walked through, and you know, he didn't have a shot, so he lets down, and you can see the head on the other side of this pine or whatever. And the whole tree's shaking. Well, it wasn't him; it was me. And he turns around, he looks right at me. He's like, "Dad, you got to calm down. You are killing me," he says. I calm him down, and the deer comes back. I go, "Man," and he double lungs or makes a great shot. You know, I was so cranked up, dude. I mean, that's awesome stuff right there. That's awesome time, and kids will remember that forever. You know. So, honestly, yeah, make them work. Make them.
Yeah, I think you got as long as you want to be successful.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I mean,
As much work as you want to put in, and you know, you get out what you put in.
yeah.
I'm a big believer in that. You get out of it what you put into it. If you're skimping on it, and you're half-assing it, that's what you're going to get out of it.
That's a
And
fact.
you're going to be disappointed.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, if you're ever hunting and you're successful on any animal, whether it be doe, buck, anything, any size, and all of a sudden you just don't have any feeling towards it, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, you should cherish every one of those. So that pretty much covers that one, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, we appreciate the question. Hopefully that answered it. We were kind of off and on and everything around it. It's all right. It's what it is, right? So if you guys want to just listen to the podcast, you can check us out on any of the outlets or check us out at the rss.com feed. Also, you guys can look at our pretty faces right here on YouTube. We fill all the shows right here. We're in the brand new.
Really new days right now, yeah.
Check it out.
We're going to film that wall up there. There'll be some more up there.
Oh yeah, give us some comments what you guys think of the new area. We want to check that out, see what you guys have to say about that.
Check us out on Blue Collar Bucks Facebook page. We are everyday hunters, men, women, kids, whatever. Get on there, join it, like, follow. Show us your success. Got velvet pictures, show cam pictures. Everything is celebrated on there. There's no scoring, no belittling of anything. If you are, chuck your ass right out of there.
Awesome.
Right.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, buddy.
Touch his head.
Touch his head. By his ears. He's done.
Yep.
Congratulations, young man. Jimmy Stone, there you go. Good job. Give me a little bump on that one. All right. Cole, that is a good 3-year-old deer.
Yeah, it is.
Why don't you get down there with your buck?
September 28th here in southern Wisconsin, and we just recovered this decent buck we call a bogey, I think it is.
Yep.
And I'm really glad that I got a shot at him.
Yeah.
Evening. And I'd like to thank all the sponsors: Glow, Session Bows, Red Center Archery Products, UAD, Black Eagle Arrows. I want to thank Karl for bringing me out here. And
Anytime, buddy.
oh,
Congrats.
this year,
Yeah, congrats. That's a great buck.
and for customizing my bow.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.